reading. So this reading is what makes them obsessed. It is a spicy read, but we are going to get more into the more spicier side of things on Patreon. So if you haven't subscribed to my Patreon, definitely check out the link in the description. It's not there right now if you're on the live, but it will be there after the live. And I will see you there. And there's like quite a bit of content on there already. There's 2 tiers. Tier Seed, which doesn't have the spicy reads, and then Tier Star, that does have the spicy reads. And everything that's on Tier Seed is also on Tier Star. I'm thinking about adding a new tier for astrology content. Tell me what you guys think of that. If you're interested in that, let me know. And I know I haven't been on there for a little while doing a live, but you know, my Pisces is in the 6th house, guys. Bear with me. I need to have the feeling to do things. And also, if anybody joins the live and they comment and I don't respond, please don't be offended. It's just that the way the camera is set up, I can't really see it. Also, I don't have any nails on today. So part 1, part 2, part 3. So we're going to find out what makes them obsessed. What gets them going. So for part number 1, alright, just tune in and pick your part. Part number 1, let's clear the energy. Oh, I love a sound bowl. Okay, so infinite source, truth, knowledge and wisdom, please. Please give me all the protection that is available to me right now. Please give all the protection that's available to the beings around me right now to them. And please give protection to anyone, anywhere, anytime, any space that may need protection now. Thank you, and so it is. Okay, part 14, please. Okay, so do you know what? I feel like for some of you guys, this person may have been struggling with their like libido or their interest. This is feeling new. This is feeling like this could be somebody that you've just met and their interest has peaked. I feel like they have other things going on in their life, maybe certain wounds and stuff that needed to be healed. Oh, what is that book that I've just started reading? But it's amazing. Well, I'm on Audibly. But it's so good, and it talks about all the different wounds that people have. So we all have the same wounds, or maybe in a program, operating through this program of the wound, and we display these certain characteristics and all that kind of stuff, and then it's just about like healing. And I feel like this person's done some sort of healing, and before they did that, they had like no sex drive. Yeah. Okay, random message, but yeah. I feel like, they feel like you're a blessing. Okay. But what gets this person obsessed? I feel like they're kind of obsessed with you already. Knowing that their partner is as into them as they are into their partner. They want somebody who is equally attracted. Hey, hi. They want somebody who's equally attracted to them and equally into them. I feel like this person's quite smitten with you guys, okay? So if you're watching this and you don't have anybody and you pick pile number 1, this is somebody that's coming in for you. Somebody that's going to be really into you. I feel like you're actually their obsession. 5th house, creativity. I feel like they try to hide how into you they are. Like this is somebody and you will know they're a bit more into you than you are into them. They try to hide how into you they are, but it shows up, you know. Sometimes this person may have a little like a stern face or a straight face, but I feel like they're trying to like disguise themselves. What makes this person obsessed? Everything. So with the Virgo, I analyze, again, it's not like just a general thing of, oh, they like this or they like that. What I'm getting is they've taken you in, like the whole picture of you, who you are, how you are, and it's like they love it. Everything's just perfect. You are their ideal. This person could have Venus in Virgo, or Venus in the 7th house, Venus in Leo. I feel like, you know, even without like any adornment such as makeup and fancy clothing and whatever, they feel like you look really, really good. There's something about your ways, your mannerisms, Also, they like somebody that has a good moral compass, because Virgo is about, you know, doing the right thing. Someone who's helpful and kind. I don't think they like people who are show-offs or like too flashy or anything like that. They do like a naturally attractive person, or somebody who, you know, is like dripping in head to toe from designer and that kind of, I think that's quite a turn off for them. Maybe in the past they were into that sort of thing and it didn't work out in love for them. What makes them obsessed? They'll look at you a lot. They'll steal glances at you when they're obsessed. I feel like they like the hip area, okay? The waist is showing up in both of these pictures, so they like a nice waist on whoever. Whether, you know, you are somebody who dates men and you like, you know, men do have cinch waists. Can I go abroad? Sorry, I'm not doing that kind of read, but yeah. They may have like a cinch waist, or they may like a small waist and like larger hips. I don't know if this person likes to see toes, okay, or they like a good heel or something like that. Even if it's a woman, even if like you compliment her on her heels or say like, oh, you got pretty feet, that may make them feel really good and like be really obsessed with you, or put a lot of effort into choosing the shoes that they're wearing and that sort of thing. What makes them obsessed is to know that you're theirs, like completely, that you're on the same page, and to hear you say it as well. So, you know, they want to know that you really are for them, and you know, you're theirs. 7th house, 4th house. This person likes boobs or likes this chest area as well. And again, I feel like they like somebody who doesn't show too much. It's more exciting for this person to imagine or to be the only one that gets to see. They don't like somebody who is flashy or dresses, you know, revealing. I feel like this is somebody who really prefers somebody who's quite modest in their approach when it comes to the clothing. Yeah, because these are kind of like draped fabrics. So things that show a little bit of, you know, figure, but they also want to not see everything, or they don't want others to see everything. I don't know if this person's into like having babies or fertility, but it's making me feel like she's holding an egg in her hand. So maybe that makes them obsessed, like thinking about how fertile you are, or thinking about how fertile they are, and you know, how they're ready to receive. And it may even be a case of, you know, just putting a little spicy note in here. Even, you know, when you guys are doing the do, it's like, yeah, let's make a baby. Even if you can't, like, even if this is like same sex, that may be something that you guys like to play around with, the idea of it, even if it's not actually a reality. Or that's something that makes them obsessed, like put a baby in me. What makes pile number 1 obsessed? I'm just going to get a few more cards and I'm going to go to the tarot. What makes pile number 1's person obsessed? Sorry. Ooh, Scorpio transformation. They, sorry. They like closeness. They like to feel really bonded to you. Almost heard bondage there. Okay, we're going to save that for Patreon. Yeah, they want to know that they're on your mind. Mystery in reverse. They like things to be crystal clear. Like when you tell them, listen, you're my man, okay, so this is what we're going to do. They love it. This person lives for that kind of energy. They secretly like to be bossed around a little bit. They like commitment. They also like spontaneity. They like to be surprised. They like when you suddenly say or do something, or come up with a sudden idea that you want to do something. Or even competition, because 7th house can be competition. So, you know, if they feel there's a bit of competition around for you, for your affection, they like that. Or if they feel like you're competitive or jealous about them, not towards them, but about them, they like that as well. but just a bit, you know, not too much, nothing crazy, because it's all still love and it's Virgo. So you're not going up to anybody and saying, keep your hands off my man, smack, or anything like that, because it's Virgo. It's like, you know, you just gently let people know, this is my man, this is my woman, this is my person, stay away from them. They like that. That makes them obsessed. So what makes Carnival one's person obsessed? Ooh. Stability. Knowing that they can trust you. I feel like, you know, for a lot of people, this is quite nice, because for a lot of people, I feel like, well, for the F boys and girls, it can be the opposite. That you meet somebody, they're obsessed, they're really into you, and then, sorry, it just dies down after that. But I feel like with this person, it grows over time, like that obsession. It becomes more and more and more. Like, I feel like this person's gonna want to see you more and more and more, or gonna want to be with you more and more and more. And it may even be that you don't take on official titles, but it just becomes, that's my man, that's my woman. Next thing you know, you're down the aisle, you know. I feel like this just sort of evolves. They like stability and patience, okay? So what makes them obsessed is somebody who has a lot of emotions but knows when to temper them. Somebody who's very passionate but also knows when it's appropriate to display that passion. Person may be obsessed with, you know, working on their body for you. They may like to see you working out as well, or like beautifying. I do feel like this is the kind of person that's going to spend some money on you. If they got money to spend, who's the reading for? It's for everybody. It's a pick a card read. It's pick a card read. So if you want to rewind it and go back and pick your pile between the three, this is pile one. Yeah, so I feel like they would want to definitely spend some money. What makes them obsessed? I feel like they're already obsessed and they're really trying to control themselves and hold back, because that's what temperance is about. Like, to them, I feel as though you are the full package. I keep seeing this triangle, so, you know, it's this energy of, you got this, you got that, and you got that, all of the things that I need or want. I also feel like, let me see, they like somebody who can do for themselves, somebody who is independent, okay? Not like you're, even like I said, you know, more of a natural beauty. I don't think this person's in any kind of illusion about women's natural beauty or anybody's natural beauty. It takes money, it takes upkeep, you know, you need your legs waxed, your eyebrows did, your hair done, your nails done, whatever it is. Even if, you know, you're not getting acrylics, you might just go get a manicure to keep your cuticles together. You want to wax your legs or shave them or laser or whatever it is that you do. They understand that as gorgeous as you look, you know, it takes money to achieve that. And they like that you can do that for yourself. And it makes them want to come in and do that for you. I feel like this person puts you on a pedestal. I feel they're already obsessed with you. Secretly, the moon card, I'm telling you, this person's already really, really into you. Some of you guys could have met this person online. They like, oh, I forgot. Putting these over here. Even with that one, they like your body. You know, when you're so used to the images, I forget that they're actually like that. I feel like some of you guys could have met this person online and they became quite interested in you then. This person could have been going through some healing. I am picking up specifically mental health issues that this person was experiencing when they first came across you, but they're in a more balanced place now. Some of you, it could have been legal issues. It could have been caused after the ending of a relationship or something like that, or even the ending of a relationship between their parents or something. But they were, when they first came across you, I feel like, especially if it's online, that they found your profile or whatever, they were experiencing some mental health issues or going through some dark night of the soul kind of energy. And it's almost like you were that prize for them. Like, yeah, when I get to where I want to be, I'm going to reach out to this person, or I'm going to go on a date with this person. And I feel like it's happened, and they're secretly so obsessed. They're trying to hold back of how much they actually want you. They're trying to stay calm under pressure. This person has a lot of lust directed towards you. Oh, the devil. Oh, honey, what is going on here? So this person may obsessively think about you or obsessively talk about you, or as you talk more, you kind of pick up on the fact that they are kind of really obsessed and into you, but in a loving way, not in a scary or horrible way or anything like that. And I feel like you will have the same you will have the same feelings for this person. Yeah, Four of Wands, you both want to be there, you both want to be in this. So I feel like pile number one, if you do not have a relationship, or anyone that you're talking to now, you are going to, I want to say I usually say next 3 months, but I really want to say next 3 weeks. Okay, you can find yourself a nice little somebody who's going to work on this. They're a hard worker. They're somebody who's going to work on this with you. Let's see what makes pile number one's person obsessed. So this was like a general read. It wasn't going to be like obsessed with you, but it's come out very strongly that this person is obsessed with you. Memento. They don't want something that is just fly by the night. They want something that's going to last. Okay, a gift from someone special. They want something to remember you by as well. Okay, so they want you to like give them something so they can always look at that and be like, pile number one gave that to me. Love language, affirmations. I told you, they want to hear it. They want to know. It's like this person, they've got a good moral compass, and you know, sometimes, yeah, we can have these ideas or these thoughts of men and women being more persistent or being more this and that, but at the same time, no, you know, decent man or woman is going to want to persist and keep bothering somebody when that person may not want their affection. So I feel like this person, you know, feels really strong about you. They will definitely be persistent, they're definitely interested, but they need to know if you feel the same way back, because they don't want to be a creep. They don't want to bother you. They don't want to be obsessed with you and you're like, get away from me. They want to know that, you know, you want them, that they're worthy. And I feel like as well, they've done enough work that even if you was to say, oh no, thank you, I'm not into you, they'd be able to like go and live their life elsewhere. But they feel like you're the perfect match. Oh, they like those eyes. You got those pretty eyes, pile number one. Just like you're staring into their soul. Love language, quality time. I feel like this person hasn't spent much time with you, and this is the card that was giving me that as well. Jupiter abundance. Jupiter isn't about time, but that's kind of what I was getting through it. And I feel like you guys are going to spend a lot more time together, and that's going to show you. They're going to kind of be like, what are you doing today? Do you want to hang out? Let's go here. Let's do this. Yeah, I'll come straight after work, or, you know, and you'll be like, oh my God, this person is really into me. But I feel like you're going to really enjoy it. You guys are going to build an even like stronger and deeper connection. A personal evolution within your relationship, yeah. Material attachment. It's going to be more than just, you know, they're hot or the spiciness, but it's going to be spicy, don't worry. Let's see if we can get you a spicy message. One spicy message for pile number one. Mars in the 7th house and mutual pleasure. What do you like? Kisses. So this person's going to want to kiss you on your lips and everywhere else, okay? And Mars in the 7th house, like I said, they want to know. They want the right to be obsessed with you, because they don't think it's okay to just go and be obsessed with people. You know, you don't have the right to put them through that, or, you know, what's the wording that I'm looking for? Yeah, they just don't want to be a creep, basically. So they want to know what you like, if they're what you like, and if you feel the same way back, and then you're going to see. They're obsessed. Okay, so that's pile number one. We're going to move on to pile number two. Pile number two, we've got the moon. No, it's not moonstone. So sorry. I think this is moonstone, you know, this bracelet. This is opalite. I do love opalite. It's very pretty, but it is man-made, isn't it? So, you know. Okay, so pile number two, your person. Let's just quickly clear the energy. Pile number two's person. What makes them obsessed? Little spicy edition. Let's get some juicy details. So this is in general, it's not necessarily obsessed with you, but it could be. We're gonna see. What makes pile number two? What makes pile number two's person obsessed with, in general? What makes pile number two's person obsessed? 12th house escape. Change. Okay. So they like somebody who is, or situations that are like mysterious and kind of otherworldly. This person may be a fan of like sci-fi or even like playing computer games or just music, activities that cause them to be able to zone out and get into that other kind of energy. This could even be, not for all of you, but it could even be somebody who does like, you know, what's it, them fairs where they dress up as like medieval and, you know, that kind of stuff. They do something to kind of like escape. So this person has hobbies, okay? There's somebody who definitely has hobbies. They're into people who switch up their look, okay? So if they have a particular hobby, or say they're really into Marvel or something, they'd love to see you dressed up as a Marvel character. They'd love like some sort of Comic-Con kind of vibe going on. I feel like they like somebody who they don't really know what to expect. This could be somebody who just even is into people who like change their hair color a lot or something like that, because even when I'm looking at this, it's just so iridescent and like so many different colors you can see in it, like pink, orange, blue. Damn. And durable. So maybe somebody with the world card as well, so maybe somebody who looks really otherworldly and fairy-like or mysterious and just like different and almost fragile in some way, shape or form. That this would be, in the styles of seduction, this would be the natural, the one that's kind of childlike. Ew. I never made a card on that one because I didn't like that kind of, but when I'm tapping into this energy, I know it means more now, because it's more like that youthful energy in you, like the belief and the imagination part of yourself that you don't really put away. You still keep it very much as part of your persona and part of your personality. So they like somebody with a good imagination, maybe with a belief system. Some of you, it could be they like people who smoke, they like people who drink or who do, you know, certain things, okay? And maybe they like that. Well, they probably do like that. It could also be that thing where they like to like save people a little bit. 10th house, the world, private. So it's almost like they like somebody who likes to do this in private. Like if you went on their like profile or saw this person at work or, you know, in their day-to-day, you wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, you dress up as Wonder Woman on the weekends, I didn't know that. Or you smoke the trees, like you wouldn't know that. They like somebody who is quite private. Yeah, it makes them quite obsessed. Mystery. Also, they don't want to wonder if somebody's mad at them. They want to be able to sense what it is that you're really feeling. Or they like somebody who, oh, okay, maybe they like somebody who's able to pick up on their emotions, somebody who's quite psychic, somebody who's quite, you know, empathic. They don't want somebody to wonder whether they're upset or not. They want somebody who's able to tell what's going on with them. They like a soul connection. This person may like to be nurtured or mothered, or they like somebody who is nurturing and motherly in some way, shape or form, or who will look after this person. Somebody who maybe, you know, feels like an extended family member in some way, shape or form, or somebody that they can create a family with. This is the kind of dynamic that they're obsessed with. How is this person obsessed with pile number 2? Creative, reverse, I analyze. I feel like they like that they understand, like, you guys may not be somebody who they have to read into too much. It could be quite cut and dry with you. What you see is what you get. You say it how it is, and they like that. They like that. They know where they stand with you. We'll ask, how does pile number 2 match up to their, like, obsession? Like, what makes them obsessed? How pile number 2 matching up to that? Second house, owning in reverse. I'd say that you do your own thing and this person likes that. I feel that you have some of the qualities, but you also, you know, have other qualities and other things about you that are quite different. Second, Taurus's motto is literally I have. So you do have what it takes to make this person obsessed with you. I don't think this person's quite there yet, but they do have faith that it could definitely happen. They do have faith that there could be a relationship, or they have faith in this relationship, that their feelings will grow, because that's a 9 and that looks like a 7 to me when it's upside down. Okay, let's see. What makes pile number 2's person obsessed? The world. Strength. And love. Love, Ace of Cups. Sorry, I was thinking maybe somebody who holds what they... This is if you care about something, don't tell everybody. So they really enjoy the things that they're really into, and their hobbies and stuff. People are not going to know about it. It's not going to be like, yeah, I do judo on the weekends, or, you know, they're not going to tell you at first, but when they do tell you, it means that they're really, really feeling you. They're really, really opening up to you. And I feel like they like people who are similar in that way, that they keep something for themselves. If something means a lot, you keep it to yourself, is this person's kind of motto and their energy. And also as well, is that they can be obsessed with it in private. Like, they can spend loads of money on it and nobody would know, or nobody can say, oh, you probably shouldn't do that, or that's a waste of money, or they don't want anybody to kind of, what's the word? Like, put this thing or this person, or I'm not saying it's I don't think it's a person, but, you know, whatever it is that they care about down, they're very, very protective. So they'll be very, very protective of you once you guys are serious and in a connection. 9 of Swords. What makes pile number 2 obsessed? Pile number 2's person obsessed with pile number 2. I think the way you look is very intriguing to this person. I feel like they're careful about saying the wrong thing. Again, somebody here has a hobby or something and they're scared about being judged by it. So it's almost like they don't want to look like geeky or silly or, you know, stupid in front of you in any way. And I feel like somebody's cringing a little bit. Like, they may have said something that they're just a bit embarrassed about. I feel like, you know, they do pedestal you. They put you on a bit of a pedestal, and maybe they see you as, like, you know, better than them or out of their league in some way. And I think it's to do with your physical appearance. Oh, but they're your crush. They're your person that you like. Or maybe they're your actual person. What is it that they're so protective of, this little hobby or whatever it is of theirs, what they're obsessed about? It's something online. Oh Lord, I forgot about her. Could be it's something online, the Hierophant. I do get it could be like a game. Like, there could be a game that they're into. And there's like people that meet up. You know, I'm thinking of Dungeons and Dragons with these little things, but it could be something like that. They just don't want to appear silly. What are they worried about? The Lovers and the Devil. Yeah, I feel like this person's worried about not being your first choice because of this thing that they're really into. This wasn't the kind of obsession that I was going for. I thought it was going to get a bit more spicy, and maybe I need to change the way I'm wording it. But the Devil. Is pile number 2's person obsessed with pile number 2? Secretly. But again, I get that they're obsessed with you not finding out about something. What is it? Ooh, damn. Some of you, you'll know if this applies to you or not, if you suspected that this person has a third party. But it's not just like a third party, like a person on the side. It's like they've got a whole family. So if that's your story and you resonate with that and that's something you've already suspected, then that is for you. If that isn't something you've expected, I just feel like they want the whole family. They want to go the distance with you, but it's just like they're a little bit afraid of being themselves. Maybe they're a little bit obsessed with, you know, hiding themselves or defending themselves. Maybe they've had to defend this thing that they really enjoy before, and they feel like people have lost interest in them because, you know, when they say, oh, I'm really into Dungeons and Dragons, or I really like this, or I believe this, or whatever. So yeah, I think they are obsessed with you. Very sneakily, yeah. Very, very sneakily. Like, you probably wouldn't know. This person may try and purposely keep conversations short with you as well. Maybe about specific subjects, but possibly just in general, because it's like they don't want you to know that they're obsessed. For some of you, this person does stalk you online. They do spy on you online. If they don't have like a secret obsession online, then you are their secret obsession online, if that makes sense, because there's something they're trying to hide and cover up. Like, this person could know what your aunties look like, what your uncles look like everything. How is this person obsessed with pile number 2? So, how's pile number 2's person obsessed with them? I feel like they're nosy. They are a nosy Parker. Sacrifice. Oh, they've been spying on your ex. They've been spying on your ex, or anybody or everyone that they thought you've ever dated. They will check up on that person. Some of you, this is an ex who's still spying on you. What is pile number 2's person obsessed with? What makes them obsessed? Psychic connection, love language, quality time, real feelings, bonding. Okay, so I feel like they feel they didn't get enough time with you, potentially, if this is an ex. Or if it's somebody new, they don't feel like they've spent enough time with you, but they definitely feel a psychic connection, and their feelings are real for you, and they want to be able to bond with you and, like, you know, check that you feel the same. Open your heart and reverse. They're worried about being rejected. There's something about this person, they're operating from the wound of rejection. I mentioned the wounds in, I'll post the video on my community, the book on my community tab, if anybody wants to check it out on Audibly. But yeah, they're operating from a place where they're afraid of rejection. I feel like this person is really wanting to step forward. This isn't somebody, it doesn't feel like somebody who you're currently dating or seeing, but you could see this person around, out and about, but they're just worried about you saying no or turning them down. So I feel they've done a lot of background checks on you. They've done a lot of stalking, and they don't want you to know. Just the thought of you gets me, I can't say the letters, but it gets them ready, you know? So we're getting the spicy messages. So just the thought of you gets this person ready to go. You're hard to ignore, looking like they think you look really good. Like, they're really obsessed with the way you physically look. Like, your whole appearance, your face, your body, all of that. It does things for them. You're hard to ignore. So maybe they've tried to put their little obsession with you down. Maybe they've come back to that obsession, or come back to checking you out and thinking about you. Obviously, this is a creep-free zone. This isn't going to be somebody where you're asking about this person anyway. Maybe some of you don't know this person is actually obsessed with you. But because even at the beginning of the read, I was like, oh, I don't think this person's obsessed with you. And then as the read's gone on, it's like, yeah, they are. So maybe you may even be like, I don't think this person's obsessed with me, but it's like, yeah, they are. They're just very good at hiding it. What was I going to say? I had another message here. I love to hear your pleasure. Okay. So maybe this person has had some alone time enjoyment to the thought of you, or heard you before. Maybe they got a recording of you or something, I don't know. Oh damn, it's big. Bigger than you thought. Hope you can take it. So they're letting you know. So I feel like this is somebody you wasn't intimate with, okay? So maybe you dated or was talking a little bit and then you're just like, yeah, this ain't for me. For whatever reason, you're just not into this person, but they're simping. But you wouldn't know. I feel like this person keeps their interactions with you very, very short, and it's really on purpose. Because they're very obsessed with you. They can't say no, they'll do anything for you. That's what that card literally says. Okay, so pile number 2, that is your read. I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile number 3. Let me know how it goes with that person. Pile number 3, you have, I don't know, this is like a Team You bracelet or something. It's my daughter's. It's cute. She gave it to her brother actually, that's why it's looking a little bit rough. 7-year-old boys, you know. So, what makes pile number 3's person obsessed? Okay. I feel like something about this person just coming home, driving home knowing you're gonna... What's that? Driving home knowing you're gonna be there, or knowing that they're gonna get to see you, or they feel like... This person's very driven in their career or destiny or moving forward in some way, shape or form. Like they feel like they're meant to be doing something in this world. Don't we all? But you know. Pile number 3. What makes their person obsessed? I have... Okay, so physicality. They like the touch. They like the smell. They like the taste. They like... What is this? This is a bull's head. That's what they like. Oh, if you know how to decipher messages, I just heard what I said and I was like, oh, they may like, you know, the tip, like, they may like something like, I even did this circular motion. Okay, wow, it's all happening today. Spicy, but not too spicy. Please calm it down. It saves the spicy for Patreon. And I'm going to get on filming the Patreon read right after this. Well, if I have time before I go do the pick up. So Taurus, I have what makes pile number 3's person obsessed? I feel like this person is very physical. I feel like it's the act of, you know what, that gets them obsessed. That makes them feel like pleasure, makes them feel connected or makes them feel aligned. Oh God, this sounds like, I don't know. Maybe this is their truth, you know. But yeah, and the North Node. It's like, yeah, maybe this person's got a North Node in the 5th house or potentially in Leo or even in like Sagittarius or something, because it's very much aligned with like pleasure and happiness. And even maybe the 2nd house or Taurus, but like feeding the soul. So if you're a bad vibe, this person will drop you. They just feel like you're not meant to be in their life. But if you feel good and they're enjoying you, they're enjoying the time with you. Yeah, but I feel like a lot of what they get obsessed about is physical things, and it translates into emotional feelings. The person could be obsessed with the chest area as well with the Cancer card here. Literally, this is a... Turn it upright. Can you see what number that is? Okay. I'm not saying anything, YouTube. I'm just showing numbers. But you can see what number this is. This person really likes that. Like a lot. With the North Node there, a lot. They want you to be able to go from top to bottom. All of it. Everything. Yeah. So I feel like they're obsessed with that. This person could be obsessed with you in that physical way, okay? How is this person obsessed with pile number 3? They're obsessed with you a lot. Like, I feel like you run through this person's mind a lot. And I feel like it has increased over time. Like, they didn't see themselves ever becoming obsessed with you in the way that they are. or having such strong feelings or strong desires for you, but they definitely develop them. And I feel like they have faith in you, or they trust you, or they have faith that this could go somewhere. This person may look at your online profiles a lot. They want to know who you're talking to. Yeah. They want to know if you're talking to like your exes or anything like this. Or maybe this is an ex, or yeah. What makes this person obsessed? Missing. When you are not around, or when you don't connect with them, I don't feel like this is like your man or your woman. This could be like a situationship. This could be a sneaky link. This could be, you know, somebody that you was dating, then you stopped dating them. But they're obsessed. Like, what are you doing? Who are you with? Yeah. I feel like something about that, who are you with, what are you doing, are you not interested in me anymore, makes them feel really weak, like really weak, and really like vulnerable. Why is that? Oh, little wound coming up. Second house owning because you're not theirs. Maybe this is, you guys could be in completely different relationships, you know, and you guys are linked up or something like that, but you're not theirs and they know it, and it makes them feel weak, and makes them feel vulnerable. Like, I can't say anything to this person, but I am obsessed, and it's only getting stronger with the increase there. I said that before, but I'm only feeling more and more for this person. Yeah, I don't really have the right to, is kind of what I'm getting. It's kind of how this person will be feeling. They're obsessed with seeing you, okay? Some of you, if you got a big energy, this person's obsessed with that, okay? They love it. They love it. They feel like no 6,000 return. Nobody's got it like you. If, you know, you do have a big energy yourself personally, it could be that this person feels like nobody takes it or can handle it like you, or nobody's as exciting, or, you know, it's just not as good with anybody else. Neptune sacrifice. They feel like they sacrificed this connection, or they messed up. I feel like this person's obsessed with running different scenarios in their head. Like, if I'd have said this, or if I'd have done that, how would it have worked out? Would it make you come back? You know? And they're almost trying to pick up psychically. There's still a bit of a connection between you guys. They're almost trying to pick up psychically whether you would actually, or trying to think like you, like, okay, what would they say? How would they respond? Would they come back? Yeah, they would. Or nah, actually, they would never come back if I did that. They'd just stop talking to me completely. Yeah. But you put it down, honey, and they have been hooked ever since, okay? So they're obsessed with your physical magnetism. What is pile number 3's person obsessed about? Why does the Wheel of Fortune keep coming out? They put you on a pedestal, they idolize you. They're obsessed about the changes in your life, okay? And your happiness. And all the options you have. And they're like, you're the, for them, like physically, I'm not getting so much lovey-dovey, but obviously we've got 10 of cup, 2 cup cards here. Yeah, it is. Physically, you're the one for them, and that is translated into these feelings because we've got 2 Cancer cards. But they don't know it if you feel the same way back, so they wonder if you're even missing them, like, you know, they think you're the best and nobody else can do it better, but they wonder if somebody else is doing it better for you, you know, or do you want somebody else, or something like that. For some of you, this hasn't transpired just yet, okay? And I do feel like we'll find out, but if this hasn't transpired just yet and you are talking to somebody and this is how it turns out, I do get the sense of you guys coming back together, but we will check towards the end of the read, which will be soon. What makes this person obsessed about pile number 3? 8 of Pentacles and 2 of Wands. The way you work it, honey. They know how good you are. They know what you do, and you're out here. You got options. Two of Wands. You're a free agent. You're just looking around. You're just looking around, seeing what you can see. But they don't want you to be putting in that work with nobody else. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. What makes them obsessed? If you do something online or you work with this person, they're really into your work and what it is that you actually do. Like, I feel this person's always checking up on you, but again, they hold back. The Strength card keeps coming up for everybody. I feel like they hold back from putting any input in. Two of Cups, because again, it's something like this person doesn't know what romance is happening in your life, and they know they don't really have the right. Some of you, this person can be married, okay? Again, take what story applies to you. You'll know, like, you will know. If you know this person to be married and that's why you stop talking to them, then is what it is. But I feel like they are quite yeah, obsessed with you. Like, you're the best. I keep wanting to say that you're the best. What makes pile number? Ooh. Some of you, there's something about maybe you just like cussing them out or cutting them off or something, and it emasculated them or made them feel small or silly, but it's like they love it. So maybe this person got a little humiliation, or they felt humiliated, but you know, they like the feeling. Something like that. What makes this person feel obsessed? The what? Not her out there with her stuff out. The World. I feel like this person wants to know what you're doing, who you're doing it with. They also want other people to know that they were with you. Yes, Six of Wands, because they find you to be gorgeous. They want other people to know that their wand was, or that wand was wherever. But I feel like there's a reason they gotta keep it secret. Why is that? Three of Swords. I'm telling you, for a lot of you who picked this pile, this person is in another relationship, or if you didn't pick this pile, if that's not the case, Two of Swords. Why they gotta keep it? Did they keep it secret? It's not that they gotta keep it secret. What they've kept secret is that how strong their feelings are. So there's two scenarios there, and I really feel you will know, because it's not a situation that, oh, I wonder if they are in a third party because Chloe's card said that. No, you would have already had an inkling or had a feeling that this person would be in a party. Again, if that is not the case, the third party, it's that they've been trying to keep their feelings of how strong they actually feel for you, from you. Sorry, I mixed up the old, not the old, the blank one. So let's get a little saucy message out for you guys. Hard AF. It's hard for them. It's hard for them to stay away, but you also make it very, you know, wandy. Very wandy. So I feel like, yeah, when they look at your pictures, when they think about you, Mars in the second house. See what we started off with, Taurus. This person could be a Taurus, they could be a Cancer. They like the sloppy, they like the all of that, okay? They are submissive. I feel like, yeah, there's a submissive energy to this person. And it says what that mouth do on here. So Mars in the second house. Sneaky link. I didn't feel like this was your man, or this is your woman, or your person. I did feel like this was a sneaky link. Oh, what? Okay. Okay, so I feel like you're feeling them too, you know, I feel like it's a mutual, but maybe you're tired of them because it's still saying reverse, so it's like, yeah, I used to, but not no more. Like, I'm not really interested in you no more. It's a movie. I feel like this person felt so exciting and like sexy, and just like, I hope YouTube's not gonna be annoying about that, but I felt like really attractive when they were around you. And I feel like this person just liked dressing up for you. Like, they actually put a lot of effort into how they appeared, their energy, their clothes. and it just felt like a movie to them, you know. It just felt like a great experience, especially if this is somebody who, you know, has a family and lives like a mundane life. To them, you were like this movie star experience. But sorry, stay with your family. Anyway, let me mind my business. Let me mind my business, because I'll say stay with your family. You're lucky you even got a movie star experience. Don't push the boat out, babe. Relax. But yeah, all free. Okay, so they want to... We're not going too far into those cards, but I'm going to leave it there. And I'll see you on Patreon in the next hour or so, next couple hours, for the extended of this read. If this is where your journey ends with me, and I don't see you in the Patreon, that's absolutely fine as well. Just make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and also hit the subscribe button so you'll see more of my content, and I will see you in the next read. Thanks for watching. Woo, bye. Oh.